we got one on. Carp on. Not a real big one, but something. I did catch a pretty decent one. A long, skinny one though. Pretty decent. Oh, he just popped. Oh man. Wasn't too big, but doing a little carp fishing today. Figure might as well take advantage. It's a very beautiful day today, kind of mid-high 50s. We're on a kind of a downwards cooling trend, and the carp we're out in deeper water, and then this weekend was pretty warm, so now they're kind of pushing up now. So get rebaited. Hopefully we can get one. Hopefully land the next one. This one's getting messed with again. It's the one that I just put back out there. Kind of is getting tight, kind of something tinking with it. Oh, come on, take it. Come on. Got a carp. Little guy. Something. Pulling him off. Dang it. Bigger one than that last fish. Let's see if I can get this one landed. Not a big one, but he's a nice fish. Go. Nice fish. Look at that. Oh, buddy. That's not a bad fish at all. I'll take it. I'm not putting too much pressure on him. So I'm wondering, I might have just slightly too big of hooks. I don't have like real big hooks by any means, but I might just downsize just a little bit. See, I'm wondering if they're just kind of pecking at it. Oh, there we go. Not bad for November, first weekend of November carp. That's cool. God, that was bigger than the one that I lost on the other rod. Get that one out. This one rebaited. Hopefully before it gets too cold, I think one of the fish will just start going into feeding mode for a few moments. Going back to back. Normally I'll use live lining reels, but I had these reels set up and I didn't feel like switching them over, so I decided to keep them. They're the Piscofun Nautics. They work pretty good. Now there's one on the other side. There you go. been the rod catching all of them, so let's see if I can get them. I don't think he's as big as the last one. He's not a very big one, but we'll get him. Oh, this one's got one now. Again, this rod strikes again. Here we go. Not long, not a very big one, but he is. Oh, look at this! Look at this! Look at this! Okay, wouldn't quite call this a mirror by any means, but look at that! Oh, one on that rod. So let's see if we can get this one. Let's see if we can finally land one on the other rod. Still there. Let's bat it out. Here we go. Had a little issue getting the bait, pack bait out, casting it off the line, but got some. It's not too terribly big, but oh, someone's dang old stringer caught my stuff. A little bigger than the last one. Hey, look at that. There's a dang old stringer on my stuff. Where'd that come from? Oh, that's like a 10-foot long stringer. Look at that. I'll keep that. Free stuff. I like that. Oh, oh. I like to stick my hands on the gills too much, but there we go. Long, skinny. That's a fish. And it kind of released himself. All on that rod. This one just can't seem to get him for whatever reason. Well, that's all right. We're getting fish. Get the camera ready before I cast. Not just because I'm casting, but because this one got one. See if I can keep this one on this rod. He's not a big fish, little guy. We did it. We got one on this rod. Oh, that's good stuff. Oh. There we go, dinkiest fish of the day. What is going on? Oh, it went through his lip. There we go. November dinky. Oh my god, I gotta just look at the size of that. Don't mind the fingers. I was kind of worried with the sun going behind the horizon there. I was wondering if they were gonna slow down, but it seems like they're actually picking up. Small ones, but it's a fish. I'm not complaining. Let's get this rod out. Just got baits back out. How cool is that? They're feeding now. Yeah, this thing's zipping all over the place. Whoa! Here we have it. Another nice carpy. I was wondering how this spot would do, you know, in the fall. Dropping temperatures. I explained it in a previous video how they went just dredged this portion out this last winter, and I was wondering how it was going to be, but it's saddle. Pretty good. That's the answer. A little skinny guy, but that's all right. I just seen that line move, but no. Enough. It's turned into a pretty fun evening, I'll say. Pretty fun evening, I gotta say. I really should have been out here earlier, but I'm glad I'm out now. I'll say it clean the slime off. My hands are cold. Ice season, probably a month away. Just getting stuff out. This one's good again. Right. I don't know if it's still there. Look at that sunset. That is beautiful. Bit of a tangle to take care of. There we go. That rod got another. How about that? Whoa. Oh, my rod's all slimy. Little bugger. There we go. I got line all over the place. I'm gonna let this fish go and I'll get this taken care of. It's actually not too bad. I should be able to get this out pretty easily without cutting stuff. I was trying to put some pressure on him and get him out, or either pull the hook. Look at that, I got it. to get another bite. I'm just kind of going to go through the gear I have. Talked about it, but there it goes. Hard to tell, but he might be a little bigger. He's not a big one, but he's definitely bigger than the last one. Certainly a hard fighter. There we go. What's that? Gross, what's that? There we go. Another. There you have it. It's another good one there. I mean, I'm trying to go through all the gear that I got. The fish are biting. It seems like they're biting better now than they were earlier. It's crazy. There he is. Another nice, beautiful carp. Look at this. This is awesome. Oh, he came off. Oh, that's okay. I never thought that carp here would be like this, you know, water cooling down, temperatures cooling down, you know. But I don't know, it's been pretty awesome. I figure I got my baits out. I'll hopefully take a moment or two to go over the gear I'm using. So for the reels, they're both the same reels. They're the Piscifun Nautix 6000. It's a little big for these fish, but I had them. They were already on the rods, so I figured, might as well use them. No need to take them off. The one over here is a used one, and I don't know what the guy did before, but it kind of see it. It's a little bent that way. I've been trying to bend it back, but it hasn't caused no issues. Everything on the inside is perfectly fine, so I can deal with a little off angle. The rods I have on these are from All Rod. There's a bite. This one here is the All Salt. This one here is the now called All Surf. And they're specialty travel rods. Maybe I'll make a video about them later on, because these rods are pretty awesome, talking about all the goodness that comes in them. But we got something biting here, so I'm gonna put this back on the tripod and see what we can get. There he goes. tightened my drag a little too tight there, and the lure came off for a second. Size fish. That's a good fish. Ooh, that's bigger than all the others. The biggest fish of the night there. Ooh. Oh man, I thought I was gonna squander that. I went to go set the hook, my drag was too loose, and then I tightened it up too much, and then he started like pulling, and then he started swimming to me, and I thought I lost him, but no, we got him. We got him. Ooh. Whoa, settle down, bro. Oh. Still got a lot of strength. Slimy bugger. There we go. That's a nice fish. And no, he's not long arm, but that's a good one. Not quite as the big one I caught up in the spillway, but that's biggest fish here for the night. Don't know how much longer I'm gonna stay. Getting a little hungry. But there we go. Proper carp. That was fun. Whoa. Let's let this fish go. Yeah, before I was so politely interrupted. Rods. I'm using the travel rods from a company called All Rod, and got them this last spring, and they've been pretty awesome. I went down to Texas with them, went up to Alaska with one of them. Wish I would have done a little more filming in both of those locations, but sometimes you just gotta enjoy where you're at. And one down here. So let's see. I'm gonna be packing up. You can probably tell from the different food. This part, it's getting dark quick, so I might just check this rod if there's nothing there. I'm gonna be packing up. Well, I think I'm gonna pack it. Not much is really happening. Once it got dark, it kind of slowed down a couple little tippy taps, but for the most part, a pretty awesome evening. I wasn't really anticipating that. You never really know what to expect, I guess, when it comes to fall fishing for carp. You know, a lot of times it's not very good. Other times it's like this. You never know until you get a bait out. Decided to come down, and I had some carp bait with me. I wasn't really anticipating on using it, but I just decided to, like I said, start it up in the spillway, throw some jigs around, kind of pull the hooks away from a few things. I did get one big carp, and then I decided before heading out, just stop here, just look over this body of water. I know when the water's warmer, there's tons of carp. You can catch as many, however many of them as you want. And I just kept looking over. If I could just see one come to the surface, it's kind of enough of a breadcrumb trail to keep me fishing. And sure enough, I seen one, and decided, well, I might as well get some baits out. even if I got one, I was honestly thinking if I get one or two, it'd be good enough. You know, using this pack bait, I love it. And when you get, for whatever reason, that initial run when they take it, it's awesome. But I did not anticipate catching this many. I honestly didn't. Pulled a few hooks, but that's all right. It's bound to happen. But yeah, we're losing light quick. I want to get packed up. So for those who are watching, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Hope you have a good rest of your night. Take care now. It's dark as hell. There we go. Look at that. Little guy. That's okay. Dead for him? Yeah, it's dark. I hardly see anything. There we go. Oh, oh lordy. Very big guy. Last fish of the night. Thank you for watching. And on the ride that didn't lose all.